Hello, everyone. Back again for some real life driving. Let's go. Little crappy weather today, though. I can't. Hey, Menard. Welcome to the stream. You guys are going to have to go into Tim Hortons with me here. Timmy, stop. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I seen Zane popped up. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. God. Give me a minute here. All right, let's get moving. wiper noise gets to be too much, let me know and I'll just switch over to my Bluetooth. It's just you guys won't be able to hear the engine sound if I do that. So I noticed the game, at least for the T680 next gen, had the same engine that's in here, and I ran it last night. Sounds pretty accurate. It wasn't raining. To stop and get fuel on this run. I hope everyone's having a good day, you know, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're from. I say yesterday, this is just something I'm trying out now. something a little different. I put a poll up last night if you wanted me to continue doing this. I got 11 yeses, so I'll keep doing it. I think I'm going to do this anyway because I'm tired of yelling. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Take it the engine sound went away, though. Oh, boy. Gloomy, gloomy day here in New York. We're supposed to be getting hit with another snowstorm either later tonight or tomorrow. I mean, it's 45 out right now. We could be cooling down for this to start switching the snow, which is going to make travel a little interesting because the roads are wet from it raining all day. And once it gets down to freezing, it's going to turn into black ice. Which can make for some very interesting travel conditions, to say the least. I'll probably be streaming for a little longer today. Probably do the same thing once it starts getting too dark. To really see anything is when I'll end it. Oh. But see what happens. These streams will all be a play by ear on length. Not every day I get to work this early. I mean, technically, I'm not even supposed to be at work for another half hour. But I told you guys yesterday I'd come in early to try to get a little more, well, I was going to say daylight, but this is kind of overcast. Real dreary and blah. But um, but I want to welcome y'all that are in. This is pretty much just, you want to sit back, chat, enjoy the drive. That's what this is here for. Um, I'm going to apologize ahead of time if I miss any chat. The way that YouTube Live Mobile works is it just pops up for a couple seconds and then disappears. So I do try to keep an eye on it. I do always go double back and check the chat every now and then to see if I missed anything. So just know that I'm not ignoring you. I might have just, it might have disappeared before I was able to see it. Uh, y'all watch. Oh, well, we're back down to 2. So, Pilot, did you get that engine reconfigured for me yet? I'm planning on running that truck this weekend in the live stream. All right, thank you. Yeah, I realized I had a T680 Next Gen in my garage and no miles on it. Like, what's up with this? I was able to make a template for it so I could skin it. So I'm gonna work on that tonight when I get home. I'm sure Boomer's gonna want a skin for it too. Um, I gotta see if I did it right, and if I did, uh, maybe try to make that as the theme for this Saturday late night on the 680 Next Gen. Unless, of course, Wolf joins us, and then I know he's not too keen on running um, the newer trucks. Yeah, that's gonna what for the update or whenever they feel like releasing it. I know people that are running the open beta already got the new tanker trailers because Mod Studios Discord has already put out the templates and the XML files to skin them. Definitely be nice when SCS releases it because then it'll be a lot easier to work with. Not saying that I think it's Warrior that we got the next gen mod from didn't do a good job. It's just when it comes to my aspect of things, skinning and modding it even more, it's easier to deal with an SCS based truck than somebody else's mod.
All right. What are they? They're releasing like what? 5 new trucks. We've gotten, they updated the W900 already. So what is that? Like 4 more left? It is. I didn't have any issues with it last night. Well, I don't add one to the window, so that don't bother me. I get why you guys do, but to me, if there's a GPS in the truck, kind of silly to have another one in the window to my, this. I know you guys don't want to look down at it, but pilot, you keep chatting the way you are, you're going to wind up passing Zane as top chatter. Remember, he called war on you for that. Ah, okay. Well, let me ask you this. Yeah. Let me ask you this, pilot. Have you tested it out yourself to see if it's a bug? Okay. That's too much work. I'll just take your word for it. You haven't lied to me yet that I know of. Smart ass. Oh, you'll get to see my first pickup point. How I actually have to get into it. I think yesterday I just started it there because Twitch kept crashing, so you guys didn't get to see me go to it. On the road again. Oh, I wish this rain would make up its mind if it's gonna come down, if it's gonna stop, if it's gonna drizzle. What's it gonna do? Keeps messing up the screen. These wipers are so loud, they're annoying. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 na na na. Ooh, that's a cool looking Outback. Look at that, right in front of me. Oh man. You had to hurry up and pass me to get off at an exit. Bravo. Let's see how long this. Oh, look, he actually merged over. You see, Pilot, we were talking the other night about, getting used to all the extra technologies and stuff in our vehicles. Well, the vehicles I've been driving have had the adaptive cruise control. This one don't, because it's older. And I keep forgetting about that sometimes when I'm driving down the road. I start getting a little close to people. I'm like, why isn't the truck slowing down? Yeah, we get so used to it. And then you get thrown in something that don't have it. I even find myself doing that in my personal car sometimes. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This thing's too old to have that in it. I got to actually monitor what's going on in front of me. Ooh, it's starting to get dark. I wonder if we're running into an actual. I'm going to be running into a legitimate rainstorm, which means this yard I'm going to is going to be a swamp. And this is why I haven't went out and bought new shoes yet, Pilot. Camera, that iPhone really does the clouds and everything justice. Wow. Those look nice on the phone compared to what I can actually see. Really defies. Yeah, that's cool. Woo, got another thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for whoever did that. Much appreciated. Ooh, we got another one. I guess, Pilot, did you just remember you haven't done it yet? Creepy and crawling. Oh, now the heat's getting to be too much. Green blocks. Are you asking me in game or in real life? Oh, see, I didn't see that for your first comment, Green blocks. This is actually International LT that I'm driving right now. I normally drive a Freightliner. In real life, I haven't driven the Mac Anthem. I have driven Mac Visions and the Pinnacle or something like that. I didn't mind them, but as a game perspective, I don't like where the mirrors are located for the Mac Anthem. Although it might be different now that I have a head tracker, but you just couldn't really set yourself up right in the cab to be able to see your mirrors in the game. So, but I like Mac when it comes to heavy haul stuff. You know, they're built pretty good for hauling heavy. That's why most of your like cement trucks and stuff are Macs. And I think the Anthem they went and they tried getting how can I put this? They tried competing with like Kenworth and Freightliner. They were trying to make a nicer looking, nicer and all this other crap, and they, you know, kind of neglected everything else. But what I'm in right now, this International, the only nice thing about this truck is I'm running a Cummins ISX 15 engine in it, and she got some power, but that's about it. Because otherwise, this is a single axle day cab, and I'm a bigger guy, and International was not built for big guys. Um, Obviously, I could adjust the steering wheel and stuff like that, but it's not that like Freightliner. You have a lot more space between you and the dash. So even with my seat all the way back, I feel like I'm, you know, trying to play kissy face with the dash. I just feel too close, and it can kind of give you a claustrophobic feel. But this is I used to drive this exact same truck at my last job. The only difference was is at my last job it had that Max Force engine in it instead of a Cummins, so it really had no power. The Freightliner I drive is running a DD13, and she's got some power, not as much as this truck does though. Um, and it doesn't sound like a diesel. I hate to say that because I do like Freightliner, um, but as I've said before in the past, I may just be partial to Freightliner because a Freightliner Cascadia was my first truck when I went over the road. I trained in a Pete, and then my second trainer had a Cascadia, and I've stayed in Cascadia since then, pretty much. Um, or Freightliner in general. Uh, Two of my local jobs, they were Freightliner FLD 120 day cabs, so basically the classic. Um, I've driven Freightliner Columbia. I've driven the Mac Vision, the Mac Pinnacle, the let's see, driven a 389, both day cab and sleeper. Driven Volvos. Did not like Volvo at all. Sorry, Dusty. Um, what else have I been in? Been in the International, an International LT, an International RH, an International 9900i. Yeah, company driver. Um, I never really got into buying my own rig or leasing a rig. If I ever decide to go back over the road, though, that's the route I'm going to do. I'll either jump on with a company and lease with them or try to go buy a used rig and go on my own. Um, I'll, I'm about 80-20 to just leasing on with a company so that I'm not going in blinded since I've never done it before. But to be honest with you, with what I'm making at this local gig right now, I'd be foolish to just throw it away and put myself in the debt. Um, yeah. I mean, this local job I'm working right now, I drive nights. I literally go do a drop and hook at one place, and then I sit for a live unload and load at next, and then I come home. My base is only a mile and a half from my house, and I'm making a good buck. So, you know, just under 90K a year. It's kind of hard to walk away from that. Of course, unless I move out of state, which I'm planning on doing. I just wound up getting my sign-on bonus in this check, and I lost over half of it in taxes. I wanted to cry. An example would be, so I got a $2,500 sign-on bonus, and my state took almost 1,500 out in taxes. To get my CDL, for me, it wasn't that hard. I went to a truck driving school. It was a 4-week school. I went Monday through Friday, normal hours, 8 to 4. Um, for me, at least I don't know where you're from, but in the States and in New York, you got to have your Class D already, your regular driver's license. And then most companies want you to go to an accredited school in order to hire you. Insurance reasons and whatnot, but it's not as hard as what it used to be because they are in such dire need of drivers right now. It's not even funny. When I started driving back in 2013, getting a local job straight out of school was a joke. Oh yeah, you shouldn't have an issue then at all if you're down there. Um, but getting a local job when I started driving, most of these companies wanted you to have 2 years over the road experience, cross country experience before they would even look at you. But now, because of the driver shortage, there's local places taking people right out of trucking school. No experience except for what they did in truck driving school, which usually is not much hands-on experience driving a truck. Out of that 4 weeks I went to school, I bet you I only put maybe 10, 15 hours behind the wheel. So, um, you got to have a decent driving record, not a whole bunch of tickets or accidents on your record. That does not automatically disqualify you, but there's some companies that, if you say you put the job application in, you got an accident on your record, and then someone else puts a job application in and has a clean driving record, they're going to take that guy over you just because of, insurance reasons. But from what I've seen, and because of the driver shortage, the 579, it's okay. I don't like how um they kind of tried copying Kenworth with like that anteater nose. Um, I just feel like it's the hood's not wide enough for a truck. Um, so you don't, I like the old school trucks. Hold on a second, guys. I got to look at that again. And you have your truck license. I'll give you a start. Yep. Yeah, it's nothing like what it was before. I got lucky with my first local job because I knew somebody. So I was able to get hired. If I didn't know the supervisor there, I would have never even been looked at. But I miss the cross country stuff. I really do. Uh, I miss being in different states. Um, I did over the road. My first over the road experience lasted about 6 months. Within the first 3 months, I've already hit, you know, 40 of the 48 continental U.S. You know, went all the way out west. Did the whole West Coast. Did all of I-5, traveled all of I-10. Um, green blocks are from Texas. I just remember going through I-10 in Texas and it taking a whole dang day. I started in Texarkana. Or no, we switched in Texarkana. I went to sleep, and when I woke up, we were still in Texas. I'm like, wow, that's insane. So let's see. My dream truck is a Cascadia 20 to 2017. Yeah. So you like the older Cas? You don't like that new gen Cascadia. You're like me. Um, I'm also not big for automatic trucks either, but you're kind of stuck with that now, unless you buy unless you buy an older truck. Um, it actually they don't make manual trucks anymore, production wise. You have to special order a manual truck now if you want it. Um, which I think is, stupid. Um, yep. When I worked for U.S. Express, one of the things this is when automatics were just coming out. Really, they were priding themselves on being a fully automatic fleet, but they had some 10 speeds and 13 speeds laying around. So when I got done with my training, I told them, I don't want an automatic truck. You need to I don't care how old it is. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll backtrack a little bit because you did just correct me and you're right. The 380, because that's still an older school truck, technically old body style, but heavy haul trucks, which those are known for that as well, you really can't run an automatic if you're going to run heavy. Uh, my first local job, I was hauling tri and quad axle tankers, 8,500 gallons to 10,000 gallons of water. We would gross out at about 140, 150,000. So imagine trying to go up a hill or something with an automatic with that weight on it, and the truck's constantly shifting. You're gonna break something. Uh, that's how I learned how to drive an 18 speed, was at that job, because the springs we used to go fill up at were out in the country. So a lot of hilly back roads I'd have to drive. A lot of shifting. A lot of gear jamming. And to me, truck drivers have that gear jammer nickname. Well, now what are we? A gear slider, a button pusher. You know. Plus, I like a manual because I know what gear I'm in. I'm not having a computer tell me what gear to be in. When I was training, we had a runaway truck out in Colorado because the automatic gear shifter box screwed up and didn't keep us locked in a low gear. It kept shifting us up. And that was one of the main reasons why when I was cleared to get my own rig, I told them, I don't want an automatic. Yeah, use manual mode. As I was just saying though, when I have had a bad experience with manual mode. um I mean, it could be done. I don't like it. Um you really need to have that control, and they're pulling, oh, it's fuel efficiency and this and that. I don't know. It's just our species is getting lazy and they don't want to shift. Yeah. So I may have missed that. I'm sure you guys seen there's a state trooper that just passed me, so I really didn't want to make it look like I was looking at my phone. Um, but when I was going for job interviews, one of the first questions now that they ask is, do you have the automatic restriction on your license? And I always look at him. He's like, yeah, we got to ask that now because most of these schools are letting the students take their road tests in automatic, so they're getting an automatic restriction on their license. I'm like, no. So what happens if your truck breaks down and the only thing available is a 10 speed? You can't drive it? My last job hired somebody like that. I had to give now I know I say I don't like automatics, but picture this. We had a 2005 International 9900i and a 2008 International um, Pro Star. They were junk. I was the lead driver. I had seniority. I should have had the newest truck. But because we had a guy get hired that had the automatic restriction, I got kicked out of my truck and had to go into the 2005 International 9900i. So, uh, plus, I'm not going to lie, when you're doing actual local store deliveries where you're only driving like 15 miles one way and you're dealing with a lot of stoplights and stop signs and intersections, that's when these automatics are useful. So, especially a day single axle day cab is useful. So you got to get into. Um, but other than that, I prefer me a anywhere from a 10 speed to an 18 speed. I miss running my I miss running my 18 speed. Lovely. It's really starting to rain now, and we're getting close to where I got to do my drop and hook. This is the time of year and the type of weather that makes me really not like my job. I wish I ran roll up door trailers, but I'm actually really interested in seeing how muddy and swampy this place is when I get there. Nothing but a dirt driveway. It was already kind of puddly yesterday. Oh, oh, you gotta love Amazon. I wish you guys would just pull in the damn driveways. Or at least learn how to actually pull over on the side of the road and not take up half the lane still. That's why I always say everyone always complains about how bad the AI traffic is in the game. I think SCS has got it on point. So again, good old back 2 lane country road. All right, I'll take a look at your guys' chat when my turn off is right up here. I don't know why YouTube's making them disappear a lot sooner now than doesn't really give you enough time to read them. Whoa. take a look here. All right. Live chat. SRVs, yep. Yeah, right. Green blocks. Sorry, like I said, I missed some of the chat. I see Outback Jack said, so why can't I do ATS again? Because you're already too far ahead of me, and I haven't been able to play it the last couple days. All our road trains are now autos. You use manual mode in the hills. I'm sure the manual mode has gotten better. But like I said, we had a runaway truck that we actually had to use the ramp for because our manual mode decided to just start upshifting on its own and not stay locked into gear going downhill. Yeah. So it was not a fun experience. But all right, give me a second, guys. I will probably just gonna walk back here and open my doors without bringing you guys with me. Just give me a second. So I'll bring you with me. No, I won't. It's raining out. Oh, I will be right back. Alrighty. Put the good old. Hey, this much. Single axles make it a lot easier to turn around in here. But man, does it ride like crap over these bumps. Plus, my Freightliner has dual airbag cab ride suspension, where this is just a single airbag in the middle. See, what I need to do, and what I'd like to do, if this really starts working out, streaming this real life driving stuff, I'll probably get a GoPro or something that I could attach to my head, so that you guys can actually get my point of view. For like when I'm backing and stuff, you can see me moving my head, looking at my mirrors, instead of just looking straight ahead as I back up. Although you might get dizzy with how much I move my head. 'Cause my head's on a swivel when I do stuff like this. Especially here, as I will show you after I'm backed in how close this is. I don't get a lot of breathing room here at all. Oh, actually, this ain't bad. Am I hitting that thing yet? There it is. So, if you look, that much room. There's enough. It's actually more than usual. It's because I got that other one really close to the building now. But not a lot of wiggle room to play around with here. It sucks. Especially when you try to do this in the dark, because there's no lights here. But, all right, I'll take you out with me. I had to take my glasses off. I put my gloves on. Everything's all wet, nasty. All right, let's go. But, I mean, it's kind of tight. That's even tighter. So, you just had to go there, didn't you? Better not get me in trouble with YouTube for that comment. West Virginia. And then this joy, trying to grab that fifth wheel puller. These nice muddy tires. I can't even reach it. Why can't I reach it? All right, I got to put you guys down for a minute. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Ah, this truck's got a lot of power. West Virginia. Whoops. I forgot to do my logbook. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Wait a minute. It's Friday, right? How am I bringing this trailer back again? All right. Let's see. What we got in the back today. Let's see. Let's see how much weight's on the axles right now. About 14,000 pounds on the axles, so not much. That's pretty light. Okay. Let's see. Not much. All right. Not bad. Not much. Kind of a crappy trailer, but she runs good. Got nice new tires on her. Got the stupid wind deflector thingy. But yep, if you run into Cummins, and there's what I'm driving. Good old Penske. All right. Oops, what's this say? Let's do that. Take this sweatshirt off. Okay. Grab this again. Give me a second. Okay. Clean it off. Live chat. Thank you, Alexander. All right. I'm not sure if this is going to pause the stream or not. I have to go into another app on my phone and okay. Plug my phone back in. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty neat feature that this has. Gives you the axle load. And you see that 180 miles still empty. That's why we'll be getting fuel on this run. That back there. All right, just give me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta take. Give me 2 more minutes, guys, and we'll get on the road. Just a couple other little things I need to do while we're stopped. Instead of trying to do it while I'm driving down the road. Okay. Because it can get dicey. But it is you know, we can get decent scenery out here come summer and fall. But right now it's winter. Everything's just bare, and you know, it would look 100 times better if there was snow on the trees. And I hate this time of the year. It's just so gloomy. Can you guys still hear me? All right. Let's go. You want an idea of how much rain we're getting? Look at that creek. That is usually just a little tiny creek bed. Now it's full. Are you serious? Sorry, guys. Sitting here trying to make a right turn, and this guy just pulled out of a parking lot. Took my opportunity away just to turn down the road I was on. Ugh. Oh, look. Yep, come on, cut out in front of me. So probably what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to set a schedule. It'll probably be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays that I'll do these live streams. Who knows? With this being New York, might even be able to stream during one of these snowstorms too. That's because it's March. Doesn't mean the snow's done. We've had snow here in June. A couple years ago that happened. Yeehaw! Am I back? I know I just said it disconnected on me. Am I back? Are you guys still buffering? All right, thanks, Outback. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, thank you. One of the things that's going to happen from time to time, some of the areas I drive in don't get the greatest cell service, so oh, we got 6 people in here now. Welcome, welcome. If this is the type of stuff you guys like, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. As I said, I'm planning on doing this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Start time will vary depending on what time I need to be in at. Uh, I'll try to get in early so that we get more, daylight streaming. Um, I have a feeling though that I'm never gonna do a whole straight shot through to. Hey Thor, hey Rick, hey Big Al. Welcome to the streams. Don't tell me Boomer just ended. Yeah, Rick, I probably won't get my truck for a couple weeks. The differential lock don't work on it. The wipers don't work on it. Stability control is messed up on it. So it's going to take them some time to troubleshoot everything. And my experience, every time I got to take that truck into the shop, it's gone for a month. So, but it is what it is. I'll just keep driving this till this breaks down because it is an intertractional. Dang, he went long today. Good for him. Hey, that means now he probably passed me in ATS, so now I'm really gonna have to drive. Yeah, good for him. You guys are gonna have to bear with me today. I do have to do a fuel stop. It should be coming up within the next like 15, 20 minutes. I got about 200 miles to go to my location, and my gauges are telling me I got 150 miles left. So I'm gonna have to stop and get fuel here because the next fuel stop isn't until Binghamton. Yeah, you did. That's all right. Between the merchandise I bought this weekend from him and the gifted memberships and the super chats and the tips, I think he's good for me for the week. Thank you, Big Al. Much appreciated. I'm actually working on a merchandise store myself through Stream Elements. It is live. I just haven't posted the link out yet. I'm still screwing around with a couple items. I got to get with Boomer, but I got an idea for another type of prize for top drivers in ATS and ETS. For those that have already, no, I switched over to my Bluetooth today, so I don't have to be yelling to talk to you guys. Um, I'm gonna try something different Monday. The truck does have a Bluetooth, and this one, the mic is literally right, like it's right there. So I'm gonna try that on Monday and see how that works. You guys should still be able to get truck sound out of that because it doesn't have the noise cancellation like this Blue Parrot does. Um, but setting that up through the truck would take a little bit of finagling, and I didn't want to do that as the stream was running. My headset, all I got to do is turn it on, and the phone connects to it. So, I mean, I can give you guys engine sound. Hold on.
It is Bedrock. It's an International LT. My truck's in the shop. I'm stuck driving an International LT single axle day cab right now. The only positive thing on this truck is the Cummins X15 engine in it. That's it. They're noisy, but they work. Yeah, and it's supposed to switch over to snow later on tonight. Nope, definitely not. same as yesterday. It's the same load every day, or same run every day. But since I left out early, instead of getting to my spot at 9:30 tonight, I'll probably get there around 8 something. And for reference for you guys that ain't in the same time zone, it's 6:23 right now. Yeah, auto parts. Basically, I go like that. My first stop is a salvage yard where they tear the parts or the cars apart, and we deliver to a bunch of collision shops. So you can get everything from engines to transmissions to shocks to fuel tanks to half a body. I've hauled a couple half bodies of vehicles. Truck beds. This van's starting to irritate me. I can't go any faster. So now that there's a couple more people in here, I'll say it again. I'm going to plan on doing these live streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Start times will vary depending on what time I get into work, which depends on what time I get up, because I don't have to be in until 6:30 at night, or 6 o'clock at night, I mean. But I do usually go in earlier. Speed limit's 65 right now, but we get we're usually safe at about 8 miles over. They won't bother us. So I usually run around 70, 72. Miles per hour. Kilometers would be probably just shy of 120. Actually, I think I can change it. I'm thinking the weather is affecting the cellular. I shouldn't be having connection issues on the thruway. Thanks, Thor. Driving like it's snowing. Exit's coming up. Yes, it is. 503 a gallon, diesel. That ain't bad. Slowly going down. Truck stop's a little busy. It's a Friday night. Everyone trying to get home. Spot. Box fan, Bedrock. All right, guys. I am actually going to end it here. Thanks for stopping by. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Not subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Like I said, I plan on doing these videos, live streams every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will be doing an ATS live stream this week, tomorrow night, midnight Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Pacific. As of now, I believe it's just Sean and maybe Pilot Bro will be joining me. Sunday, I'll be doing some Rec Fest, maybe NASCAR or a Certa Corsa or whatever, or some sort of racing things. But other than that, thank you. Y'all have a good night, afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. This is Trucker King 2010. Catch you next time.